So Goldpan and Suntan are back. We're at the GMA&M Club here in New Mexico. We're gonna do some work over here. Right here, I found some pretty good pieces of gold down here, about 2 feet. We will see what we can come up with today. We brought our dry washer, so we'll see if we get that thing set up and maybe just run a few buckets. Taking a little break. Suntan's all bundled up. She's not in the mood to get any sun tanning in today. I think it's about, what temperature do you think it is? About 35, 36 degrees out here right now. She says it's cold. I think it's perfect. We're going off on a little excursion. I'm gonna take her to a secret, top secret location. I've only taken maybe a handful of people over here before. Suntan, we got claim jumpers out here. Go get the rifle and take care of them for me. Yeah. Listen to her over there. That is a good woman right there. She's got a new use for that booty of hers.
These shoes aren't the right shoes.
They're not the right shoes to come to the claims in? No? No? Huh? I guess the safety topic of the day could be about, it could be about good footwear, nice, good, sturdy boots. A buddy of mine, a co-worker actually, bought these. They didn't work out too well for him, but man, super sturdy out here in all these rocks, so on and so forth, and twisting your ankles. And when you're gonna go out to a claim, all right, part of the claim says rattlesnake in it. Yeah, I'm thinking you ought to be wearing some nice strong boots, some good boots, wearing capris and flip-flops. That's not the way to come out into this crazy territory. So
They're not flip-flops.
I called them flip-flops, but she don't have flip-flops on. She's got some skater tennis shoes on. Yeah. She wants to smack me about right now, but have some good boots with you when you come out. Back to work. All right, we're gonna get this dry washer all set up. So see, Suntan, we're trying to get down. Come in here closer. All of that dirt down in there is like virgin soil, and it's ancient riverbed down here. This is all fluff. We ran this in the dry washer just to get it primed up. We'll take a sample pan, see if we got anything from there. This big dog here, it needs to get the hell out of the way, so I can have some room to work in here. We're gonna dig a hole here, and then I may have to lower all of this in here too, just so I can be at a lower platform to get deeper over here. You know what I mean? This dirt's a little wet, so by classifying it, it'll air it out a little bit better. We will get started. Yeah, just like Suntan's just learning. Suntan's kind of a greenhorn when it comes to prospecting for gold, so I'm always out here teaching her. It's kind of a cool thing that I got a greenhorn on board. But she's learning quick. She's a smart girl. Here's our hole. You can see all the different pay layers. That's about 1 feet deep. This is about 2 feet deep here. Still some pretty good little size down here, but once you get below 2 feet, then you can see all this little gravelly stuff. And pretty much that's what we're going to be after. We've classified a couple buckets so far. We're going to run those in the dry washer. I'll do a sample pan just to see if I found anything yet, kind of from the fluff from on top. I'll get my little cheesy drill and I'll start pulling this material back out from under here. And that should be really the best material in this spot. We need to get that sample pan suntan from that dry washing that we did already. So we can see if we're on gold or not. You think we're gonna find some gold in here?
Yes.
How much gold do you think we're gonna find, suntan? Huh?
1 gram.
1 gram? Boy, you are ambitious. Come over here real quick, suntan. That's garnets. This thing is just loaded full of garnets. Here's another one there. There is gold in this pan. Minute little pieces in this pan. So far, I see 1 right there, 2, 3, and there's 1 right there, 4. What's that, suntan? See that little tiny red one that looks like a ruby? What do you think that is?
Garnet.
They're not jewelry grade garnets, but they're a good sign there's gold in the neighborhood. So we'll switch gears here. We've got our ditch dug down. I'm gonna start with the little roto hammer, chipping away at the virgin pay layer, and then we'll get into chiseling out somewhat.
Gold.
Woman's best friend. Back to work. So, next we're going down into the hole where the good stuff's gonna be. If it's moist, I will just take buckets home of it. So we may only take home buckets of that stuff. We'll classify it to quarters so we get more bang for our buck. Then I can run this material rather than moist material in a dry washer. I can run the moist material at home in the high banker and have a higher capture rate this way. Miss Suntan, you learn anything today?
Patience. Moist. Dirt.
And patience.
Yes.
Why are you trying to hide behind the dry washer?
I'm not.
Are you ready to be my camera girl?
No.
Why not? We've entered in that stage of our relationship that you always just tell me no all the time. She likes to think she's not gonna be my camera girl, but I bet you I'll be the victor of that little battle. Watch and see. Back to work. The gold from here. Oh, this hole is getting deep. and tempers are starting to flare around here. There's the boss lady up there. She's been cracking the whip on me down here. Let me show you guys damage. I got a cramp in my leg, and I just fell into Suntan. She's just a little old thing too. Here's the damage that's been done. We went in, we found the vein, we took out to the left. There's a pretty good hole that goes over here. We grabbed 4 buckets from here. So I'm gonna get to vacuuming this hole, so if any heavies fell to the bottom, hopefully I'll pick it up with a vacuum. After this part, we lost the footage for the rest of the time that we were here. So since we lost all of that, next up, I'll be back once I get back home. Okay, so we got finished up over there. It was kind of tired. We just threw everything in the truck and got out of there. I'm back home. This is 3 or 4 days later. I've got 2 samples from the dry washer, riffle 1 through 4. Then I got sample 5 through 9 to do. I've got vacuum stuff that I need to run. I've got just regular gravels that we classified down to do. I've got 4 separate types of material to run. I already got a lot of footage on the video. I don't know what I'll show here. I might just show the ending panning and then the final between it all. So let's see what we ended up getting out of all that. Trying this new headgear thing. I think I've only used it 1 other time. I think I look like a freaking dork, so I don't know how much I'll use it in the future, but here we go. Wow, piece of wire right there. Looks like wire gold. Bam! Look at that. Tell you what, this wire piece is awesome. And it keeps trying to roll down, being a pain in the butt. That is a good looking pan. This is all a bunch of small stuff. I will be returning to this spot. That is for darn sure. Let me get this sucked up. I'll go in, get it cleaned out a little bit better. We'll get it on the scale. So here we are, and it's always a good day when you're looking at your scale and you see 0.18. I would have to say that that's pretty damn good. I definitely will be headed back over to that spot. This is only about 3 buckets, 12 gallons of material, so that's a pretty rich spot. So we will definitely be going back over there in the future, that's for darn sure. But guys, have all yourselves a great night. Goldpan Suntan.